Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I have some electrifying news for all property enthusiasts and investors. Mark your calendar for September 26 because we are about to witness a launch that could redefine prime district living. Yes, I'm talking about Skye at Holland, a project that promises not just great location but potentially unbelievable prices too. Located right at the doorstep of Holland Village, this development is nestled in one of Singapore's most sought after enclaves. It's a location synonymous with lifestyle, convenience and prestige. But what makes Skye stand out isn't just the address, it's the compelling alignment of quality, pricing and potential. Let's dive deep into why this launch might be one of the most attractive in 2025. Firstly, we have some quick facts on Skye. It will be developed by UOL, CapitaLand, Singapore Land and Keng Leong. These developers need no introduction and all have proven track record in Singapore. Some of their recent projects include Upper House by UOL and also Linden Woods, which is by CapitaLand. This collaboration ensures that Skye isn't just another development, it's a product of expertise and high standards. So the reassurance of developer credibility adds a huge layer of confidence for future buyers out there. So now let's talk specifics. Skye will comprise 666 units spread across two sleek towers, each soaring 40 stories high. The unit mix is thoughtfully designed to cater to different needs ranging from 2-bedroom to 5-bedroom premium. Majority of the units will be 2-bedroom premium and 2+ study. Each will have 148 units, while the larger 4 and 5-bedroom premium will only have one stack, 37 units each. So if you look at the bigger units, do take note they are very limited supply. Do bear in mind that Skye is a GFA harmonized plot, so the aircon ledges are no longer part of the floor area. So for example, the smallest 2-bedroom at 581 square feet is the floor area without taking into account of the aircon ledges. Location-wise, Skye benefits from a strategic position right next to Holland Village, one of Singapore's most iconic lifestyle precincts. Right beside it, we have the lively pet-friendly mall One Holland Village with supermarket, shops and plenty of eateries. And then we also have Lorong Mambong nearby, which is bustling with cafes, restaurants and also shops. It also has a vibrant night scene. In the surrounding precincts, we also have Cheap Bee Gardens, a more rustic side of Holland V, as well as Raffles Medical. For families, education is always a key factor. While Skye doesn't have primary schools within 1 km, within the 2 km radius, we have got some of Singapore's top institutions like Henry Park, Fairfield Methodist, ACSI and Nanyang Primary. Let's look at some of the artist impressions of Skye. Once you enter, you will be greeted by the Arrival Plaza. The drop-off courtyard is spacious and decked with plantings, giving it a resort vibe. From here, you can see the units are also elevated. So the first floor here is actually a non-elevated condo's 4th story. Next, we have this Skye Clubhouse, also on 1st story. The spatial arrangement and lawn gives it a courtyard look, very beautifully designed. On level 2 of the Skye Clubhouse, we have a very spacious and functional gym with full height glass windows giving it a 360 view of the lawn and the other facilities. Something unique, we have a yoga room on the 3rd story. Very big, very spacious, enough for you to conduct a class here. And also on level 3 is the 50-meter lap pool. So now we look at finishings. The developers are providing kitchen appliances and washing machines from high-end Swiss brand Vizuk. The fridges here are from Liber, also another high-end brand. Sanitary fittings will be from brands such as Laufen, Hans Grohe, Cassie and Blanco. Now here's the slide plan. The 2 blocks are oriented with units facing in a general northwest or southeast position. The leisure pool is between the blocks, while the 50-meter lap pool is on level 3, and these are what the units facing northwest will be overlooking. Northwest facing will be unblocked. Units will face the good class bungalow area. Even further away, you'll be overlooking the Bukit Timah Nature Reserve, lots of greenery. And on the opposite outward southeast facing, units will overlook the One Holland Village as well as the city. So here's the drone view of the southeast facing, and this is the northwest GCB facing. So moving inside, let's examine the layouts, which strike a balance between smart design and functional space. For the 2 premium units, you'll find clever dumbbell layouts with an enclosable kitchen, and both bedrooms are ensuite, perfect for privacy and comfort. The 2+ study units are particularly versatile, featuring a flexible enclosed space that can be a home office, a walk-in wardrobe, or even a small private study, depending on your lifestyle needs. Same as a 2-bedroom, it has a dumbbell layout and enclosable kitchen, and both bedrooms have ensuite baths, very functional. Now let's look at the 3 premium units. These come fully equipped with dry and wet kitchens, a yard and even a bomb shelter. It's actually all the must-haves for modern living. The bathrooms are also designed with natural ventilation, which is a real plus point, especially in Singapore's humid climate. The bedrooms and living areas all face outwards, maximizing natural light and airflow. The only small gripe is that the master wardrobe space is a tad limited. That's easily rectified with a smart storage solution. Alright, now let's talk numbers. How does Skye stack up against existing and upcoming launches? And what about the land prices and resale values to date? First, let's look at the landed prices of Promenade Peak and River Green, which have just launched recently. Both Promenade Peak and River Green are in the River Valley vicinity. The land price of Skye is at 1285 PSF per plot ratio, while the land prices of Promenade Peak and River Green are higher at 1304 and 1325 PSF. Correspondingly, Promenade Peak and River Green launch at an average of 3343 PSF and 3103 PSF respectively. Upper House, another Lux project in D10, has land price exceeding 1600 PSF PPR. So Upper House launched at a price of averaging 3350 PSF. Meanwhile, existing units also have prices going up to as high as 3900 PSF. Based on the Skye's lower land price compared with all these launches, potentially developers can launch Skye at a much lower price, which translates to cost saving for buyers. So if today Skye launches at around 3000 per square foot or even below, that will already be a steal, especially you are getting prime District 10 in the heart of Holland V and all the amenities. Not to forget, Promenade Peak is in the RCR while Skye is in prime District 10. So you could potentially get Skye at even lower price than RCR pricings. This will very likely be your last chance to do so. Looking ahead at the upcoming launches, comparable with Skye, we have Holland Link with a land price of 1432 PSF PPR is higher than Skye. It is also good to note that this plot isn't near any major amenities or MRT stations like Skye, and is also located in the rest of core central region in District 21, not in District 10 like Skye. Similarly, the plot at Dunyan Road, further away from the main amenities in Holland V, was purchased at 1410 PSF, higher than Skye as well. So all in all, Skye has a lower land price, is in prime District 10 and is much closer to MRT and amenities compared with these upcoming launches. This makes Skye a compelling entry point. It will genuinely be your last chance to enter prime D10 at 2024 land prices, which are much lower and more attractive. This has probably been over-mentioned, but we also need to highlight this again. The Bayshore GLS, which was purchased at 1388 PSF, it is higher than Skye. So Bayshore in D16 and in the OCR. So can you imagine next year when Bayshore launch, it will likely be selling higher than CCR and prices at Skye. So if you never enter Skye today, or let's say launches that are from 2024, which we will share more in other videos, come next year, you will likely look back with major regrets. And lastly, we compare Skye with One Holland Village, the mixed development just right beside it, which has newly TOP. OHV, which was purchased at 1888 per square foot in 2018. I would say the developers of Skye were really lucky, or should I say they managed to take advantage of the good opportunity and acquire the plot at Skye at a very attractive price in 2024. 600 PSF lower than OHV, which was purchased 6 years earlier. So 6 years later, land prices generally went up, yet the developers of Skye purchased the plot at such an attractive pricing at only 1285. This was also partly because there was a subdued interest among developers in 2024. As you can see, there were only 3 bidders back then, and the remaining 2 bidders bidded at even lower PSF, showing little confidence, though the next plot at OHV already purchased 600 PSF higher years ago. So while Skye is not a mixed-use development like OHV, it's literally just right next door. The 600 PSF difference in land price for 1 minute walk difference, I guess it's for you to decide. Would you pay potentially 600 PSF more for a difference of a 1 minute walk? Especially when OHV is already fully sold. Would sellers in the resale market be asking higher or lower PSF than what they have purchased at? That being said, this will translate to a huge cost savings for purchasers of Skye. What more, OHV has already recently transacted at 3781 PSF in the sub-sale market. OHV is a non-GFA harmonised development, which means if we factor in the AC latch component, that's additional 6%. The actual PSF, if we compare apple to apple, will be even higher at 4007. So imagine entering Skye at 3000 PSF. That's 1000 PSF cheaper than next door. Plus, it comes with a newer lease. This kind of pricing is really unbeatable. So, what pricing can we expect on Skye's launch? We can base our estimates on UOL's previous recent projects, Upper House, also in D10. From here, we can see that there are strong similarities between the two projects. Both are high-rise, 35-storey versus 40 stories. For the unit mix, there's only one stack of bigger premium units. So Upper House only has up to 4 bedrooms, so we can expect the pricing strategy to be pretty similar. From here, we can see Upper House priced their smaller 2-beders and 3-beders more competitively, while the larger units commanded a higher premium. For example, at the same floor level at level 34, we can see the 4-bedroom is priced at 3009 per square foot, while the 2-bedroom on the same floor is priced 500 PSF lower. So in the resale market, the PSF differences tend to shrink, so buying the smaller unit types may actually give you better price protection. Likewise, we can expect similar pricing strategies for Skye, which means that buying smaller units there may translate to higher price protection, though the development as a whole is already pretty price protected if we compare it with OHV just next door. This is an estimated price matrix of Skye. Do bear in mind these are just estimates. Also do PM us so we can give you the latest updates and scoops if you are interested. Let's say the potential starting price is from 2008 per square foot. You can potentially get a 2-bedroom here at starting from 1.6-ish million, while the 2-bedders could potentially start from 2.5 to 2.6-ish million. Likewise, we can expect the launch prices to average around 3.1 to 3,002 PSF. Quantum wise, still super attractive in this location. So all in all, Skye versus existing launcher, Skye has a lower land cost. Skye versus upcoming launchers, they are further and not as close to amenities. Skye has a lower land cost. And Skye versus OHV, Skye also has a lower land cost. Skye wins it all, so you definitely do not want to miss out, and I'm sure you agree, we can understand why Skye receives superb results on launch day. So let's discuss rental yields, which are important consideration for investors. Based on current rental market data from AHV, we can expect typical rental of around $8 per square foot per month, which is very, very decent. So be it price wise or rental yield, Skye sure ticks all boxes. Now here's the elephant in the room. Skye is 99 years leasehold. Being in an area that is predominantly freehold, the big question is, can you still buy, and more importantly, is it a smart move? Let's compare recent new launches in D10, 99 years and Freehold in the same vicinity, which launched at a similar time period. So first we have 4th Avenue Residences, which is 99 years at the 6th Avenue MRT, while Royal Green is just a freehold, which is just nearby in the same vicinity. So we can see that till date, the profitability of 4th Avenue, the 99-year development, in the subsale market is higher than Royal Green, which is freehold. Why the difference? Several reasons. The diminishing en bloc market in recent years makes freehold new launches a rare commodity, as freehold launches can only be available if a freehold site goes en bloc. Majority of the units here nowadays are 99 years, hence people are also more used to getting 99 years development. Also, the changing lifestyle preferences have made 99 years leasehold properties more attractive, especially when they are nearer to vibrant amenities, MRT stations and top schools. Let's say if there is a newer 99 years versus an older freehold, which will you choose? A 99-year-old nearer to amenities versus a freehold further away. Would you choose the 99 years or the freehold development? Of course, there will still be people preferring the freehold development, but there are also people who value the lifestyle and proximity of things, as well as the newness of the condo. Hence, we do see a trend of increasing demand favouring such 99 years leasehold projects, especially from recent launch results. All in all, some skeptics may argue that 99 years is too short, but in premium districts like D10, many 99 years leasehold units maintain strong value because of their prime location and access to amenities. Plus, some investors see it as a more affordable entry point in the district's real estate scene. So whether you prefer a 99-year leasehold or freehold, it's about your investment horizon and lifestyle preference. In D10 today, many see 99 years leasehold as a viable, even preferable option for value growth, especially with the right project and right location like Skye. To wrap up, Skye at Holland presents an incredible opportunity. Attractive pricing, prime location, versatile layouts and growing rental potential. Whether you see it as a personal home or an investment, it warrants serious consideration. Remember, the launch is happening soon on September 26. If you are interested or want to get more insights, reach out and I'll keep you updated with the latest developments. Don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out on the latest property trends and tips. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.